Hey there, Wanda here, and today I'm going to show you how I'm going to make a tincture using my goldenrod. The other day I was outside and I showed you my goldenrod plant that we had planted last year and how overabundantly it had grown. And we had a really good goldenrod season from all the rain that we got throughout the spring and summer. So we had an overabundance of goldenrod, plenty for our bees, but we need some. So now we're heading into the end of September. You need to get your tinctures ready for winter months because this has to sit at least 6 to 8 weeks. So we want to go ahead and show you how I'm going to make my tincture using goldenrod. You need your goldenrod, a jar, a lid, and 100 proof vodka. Doesn't matter what brand, as long as it's, get whatever cheap you can get, as long as it's 100 proof. Okay, so it's real simple. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to move this to the side. We're going to get our jar. You're going to take, I took out the pieces that I wanted to, we had some pieces that weren't quite fully bloomed like there, but there's still a few. But I took some out that I could dry to make tea. Those are the great ones that you want to save for tea, the ones that aren't all the way bloomed out. Like, let me see if I can find another one. Yeah. So when you get small pieces like that aren't quite fully bloomed, these are the ones that you want to use and dry out to make hot tea. These work very well. But the ones that are fully in bloom and puffy, these are the ones that we're going to use to make our tincture. And there, my clock's gonna go off, so pardon me. So what you're gonna do, hopefully you can still hear me over top of the clock. You're gonna take your sprigs. Now they've been sitting out there while I had to run to go get this vodka, because I'm not a drinker, but I will go get it to make this tincture. So we want to take our sprigs of each one and we're going to cut them up and put them in our jar. Now, I had them sitting out there, so all the little bugs and ants or whatever was out there should be fine now. So you're just going to take your flowered part and we're going to cut all that off. And put it down in your jar and fill your jar. You can put the leaves, but you don't have to. I'll get most of it. So we'll do a few. And then I think what I'll do is I'll come back. I'm just going to put them just like this. But you'll get the meaning. Just cut it. It don't have to be, you know, any particular way, just cut it. And this is what we're going to take. We're going to do each one, because we definitely want our tincture for winter and throughout the spring, especially right now when it's, you know, we just started fall, and so you know that means allergies are going to be, allergy sufferers are really going to be all about, oh my gosh, my allergies, they'll all have to go through the new change of the seasons. So this is a great herb. It's not, goldenrod does not hurt your allergies. Ragweed is what causes your allergies to go crazy, not the goldenrod. Goldenrod is great for your allergies. It's great for gout, pain. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's a diuretic for those who, have kidney and bladder issues. It'll help you go, pee more. If you have a urinary tract infection, that's what you need to do. You need to flush all them toxins out, and goldenrod is great for that. So, you need to, get this tincture moving so we can get it made, so we have it in plenty of time to use during those months when goldenrod isn't around. So our bees got plenty, so now we are going to get plenty. I'm not cutting them up real big or real small, just kind of like in between. And you just want to get them down in the jar and get those flowers. Now these are fresh flowers. They are not dried. We are using fresh cut today. Earlier this morning I went out and I cut them and let them sit for a couple hours to get the, any bug matter off. I did not rinse them. You don't want to rinse. Try not to rinse it. You could have, I gave it a good couple shakes, I try not to rinse if you can help it, because you're just rinsing off all your goodness out of your plant when you do that. So this is actually going to pretty much probably fill my jar, which is great. And it was kind of funny when I went to the liquor store, because I'm not a drinker. So I had to ask her where it was. And then all I seen was 80 proof. And I went, wow, man, I need 100 proof, she said, to do this tincture. So I went up and I asked her, I said, oh, do you have 100 proof? And she wanted to know what kind. And I went, well, it doesn't matter. As long as it's 100 proof, I guess people have a preference when they drink of the brand. I should have just said the cheapest, right? Whatever was cheap. But I guess I'll learn these things when I have to go get some more the next time. But yeah, I'll just say the cheapest. But that was funny. But she was super nice. She helped me out. It was. And I don't know if I even got the cheapest, because she only had a couple of them that actually were only 100 proof bottles. That doesn't look too well. I'm going to put it in there anyway. So I grabbed that one. I don't know one from the other. So, and I'm sure, it's all the same. It's all, if you're getting 100 proof, it's all 50% water and 50% alcohol. So it didn't really matter to me, as long as I wanted the biggest bottles, because I really didn't want to have to go back again so soon. So, but I got it. So, but anyway, enough rambling. Okay, we're almost got our jar full. You want to try and get your jar full as much as you can. I'll get rid of that stem, those big bulky stems. Okay. So now you got your plant matter, which is what you want to get up there. I have a few on the table. Trying to get. So now the next thing we're going to do is which I need to make a label, which we'll get into that. Okay, here's your jar of goldenrod. Now I'm going to leave that right there so you can see me fill that up. Hopefully this is enough because it's what I bought. Okay, we're going to take our 100 proof vodka and we are going to fill this jar. Wow, I think it's probably going to take the whole thing. What do you think? Oh my gosh, it did. Well, now you know. This whole bottle makes a quart jar. Oh my, right? Well, we won't have to worry about saving that, right? So, let's, there you go. This size makes a quart jar. And it's full right to there, so we're good. All my plant matter is covered. Let me put that one down in there. There we go. Wipe that off. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your cap and put your lid on. And I need to get a label. Okay. Now, you need to put the date on your label. And I'll just tell you what I'm going to put on my label because I don't have my label right here. You're going to put the date on your label that you made your tincture, so you know when. And then you're going to wait 6 to 8 weeks to strain it. And you can also put on there what, you know, that you used 100 proof vodka and where it is that you got your goldenrod from. Now mine is from my own yard because I planted myself. So if you wildcrafted, and you might want to write down where you went to get your goldenrod so you know with that tincture where it was made, from what plant and from where. It always helps to know where you're getting your plant matter from. So every now and then you want to give this a good shake. And so today we're just going to give that a good shake. And in 6 to 8 weeks, we are going to have a great goldenrod infusion. And then we're going to take this out and strain it. And I'll try to make a another video on how we strain that out so we can see the difference in the tincture. And we'll bottle it up. Okay, well, I hope you found this helpful. And I know that you can make one also because I am not the great herbalist, but I am learning. And if I can do it, you can do it. So go out and find some goldenrod. Make a tincture. Do a little bottle, like maybe a half of like a pint jar. Just try a little one. But do try because it's a great medicinal herb and it has great benefits for your body. So we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. God bless you. And we'll see you on the homestead.